Hello students, in this video today we will talk about XML. So basically XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. In XML you can add your own tags, so it's not a specific inbuilt tags. So if you have never understood or never known about XML, so do not worry, and we will learn everything easily. Let's see. Let's start the topic XML. Also here. XML. It is a very simple and easy markup language. It stands for Extensible Markup Language. See, this Extensible Markup Language. So it is very and flexible markup language it is. And now suppose now discuss the differences with HTML. It few things that data separation, then data sharing, then tags, structure. These are some differences of XML and HTML. So first difference is data separation. In HTML, the text content placed between the tags and never modified. Then in XML, data is stored in separate XML file and it can be updated with a few lines of JavaScript. Next, data sharing. Data sharing means in XML data can be stored in plain text also, and it can be read in different applications also. But in HTML, what happened? Data is a part of HTML document. It is not stored separately. Now tag. Tags in XML. In XML, tags are user defined. These are user defined. But in HTML, it is predefined. So how? For example, one simple means tag. Suppose, for example, see, P means this tag is used for paragraph. Suppose this is a paragraph. So in HTML, no need to close this P tag, but this HTML. But in XML, you have to close the tag. Another example is BR. It is a line breaking tag, and it is also in XML. XML you have to close it also. Suppose BR, this is my bin, and now you have to close it. BR closing tag. These are few examples in between your XML and your HTML. Then let us discuss another difference is attribute value. Attributes value. By example, suppose in HTML the font color is red, and the value suppose blue, and then close the font. Okay, done. This is HTML. Okay, no need to give the value of the attribute in double quotation or single quotation. Means double quotation or single quotation. No need to give any this type of symbols in HTML in attribute value. But in XML, what happens? In XML, you have to give always double quotation. Suppose text font, suppose 10 point, and then see, I have given double quotation, and then this is the value, this is the block. This is the block, and then it is an example, simple example. Then close the text. Then so see the differences. In HTML, no need to give the double quotation or single quotation in the attribute values. But in XML, you have to give text font like this one. See, this is attribute value 10 point I have given, and then this is the block, it is the value, and this text is closed. This is the difference, simple differences between attribute value in XML, HTML, and XML. Next, XML element. XML elements can contain letters. It can be letters, then numbers, then characters. Letters, numbers, characters. Names. You can give any name in XML. Names can be contained letters, numbers, and other characters. And names are cannot start with a number or punctuation character, and names cannot start with letters. Suppose letters like names are, you can't use the names like that, XML or capital XML. You can't use this type of letter because
the because it is already a XML document, so you can't use this type of names in the elements. Then names, whatever name you have given, you cannot contain it. The names cannot contain space. Suppose my name Jyoti, you can't give like that. Okay, you can't give the space between the names. So in XML, these elements characteristics, you have to know that XML names can contain letters, numbers, characters, other characters, but the names cannot start with number or punctuation like one Jyoti. You can't give this type of names. And then names cannot start with the letters XML, this type of XML, etc. Now we will do another example. Suppose HTML following code. Suppose XML code structure. It's suppose one XML version. XML version is equals to 1.0. First line, it is a XML tree-like structure. I will write. This first line is called processing instruction. It's called processing instructions. Okay, it starts from this and ends with this one. I have forgot. This line means that it passes specific instructions to the browser to deal with this XML document. Line, suppose employee, then ID, then 001, suppose, and then ID should close. Then name of the employee, then name, suppose my name I have given, so next name is closed. Next it's simple, I have closed the employee. It's actually small e. So it is a simple XML program. It has some elements like employee, then ID, and then one is name. These are elements. This one opening elements, these are closing elements. Next this one root element, this one root element. Next this one child element, this is called child element. Okay, and this one is also, name is also a child element. This program it is called a tree structure XML program. So the structure should be like this employee, then it has ID, it has name, and next it has yes, only two elements I have given, so this two child elements, it is root element. This is the simple structure of this program.
Now we will do the XML code in Notepad file. So this one our Notepad. So first write XML version is equal double quotation 1.0, then double quotation, close it, and then write employee, then inside the employee you can give name, first ID, you just give ID, then suppose 001, then close the ID, then next inside the employee another child element, name, name, suppose I'm writing my name, and then close the name tag, then close the employee tag. That's done, the simple version. Now we will save it. First you check the files, the coding are correct or not. See, I have not given this one question mark, then save it. Save as, suppose I am writing my name Judy dot xml. I have saved in desktop. Okay, now minimize the file and then you check it. This one is our file. See, it's came. The ID employee is the root element, then child element ID is 001 is the value, and name is my name, it is given, and name is also a child element. So let us do another program, another coding of XML. First write the processing instruction. XML person exclusive. So suppose I'm writing college, then name. Suppose college name is GIMP. Then close the name, then next write roll number, suppose close the roll number, then again student, student, student. Inside the student you can give some child element like first name, then close the first name, then last name, okay. Then close the student tag, and at last we will close the college tag. So our program is done. So we will first we will save it. This file already I have saved as pro. So see it is in pro.xml. You can type it also, pro.xml, this type, and then save it in the desktop. You can save it in other folder also. So now you can see my file here. It is my file. Now we will see scheme. So this one is the output of this XML, that is college coding. College is the root elements, and then name is the child name, roll number, students, and first name and last names, and students, college, and these are our XML code.
Hello students, I hope you enjoy my video. Like it, subscribe it for new video updates of XML. If you have any trouble about XML, you can contact me also. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.